It was 1963. The sun was warm, the air was fresh. A farmer named Thomas worked on his farm. Thomas had many chickens. He loved his chickens. They gave him fresh eggs. One day, some chickens went missing. Thomas was worried. Where did they go? The next day, more chickens were gone. Thomas was confused. He looked everywhere. He couldn't find them. Thomas felt scared. Something was wrong. Thomas decided to watch his chickens closely. He stayed in the coop all day. He wanted to see where they were going. He waited and waited. But he saw nothing strange. The next morning, Thomas woke up with a start. More chickens were missing. He was very afraid now. This was very strange. He had to find out what was happening. Thomas searched the coop carefully. He looked at the walls. He looked at the ceiling. He looked at the floor. Then he saw it. There was a hole in the wall. The hole was hidden under some hay. Thomas hadn't seen it before. Thomas knelt down. He looked into the hole. It was dark inside. He couldn't see anything. Thomas felt a chill. What was hidden in the hole? Thomas took a deep breath. He had to be brave. He crawled into the hole. It was small and dark. Thomas moved slowly. He didn't want to get stuck. The tunnel went down. It was a long way down. Thomas felt scared, but he kept going. He wanted to find his chickens. He wanted to know the secret of the hole. Finally, Thomas reached the end of the tunnel. He climbed out of the hole and he couldn't believe his eyes. He was in a giant cave, and in the middle of the cave there was a city. The city was old and quiet. The buildings were made of stone. There were streets and houses, but there were no people. Where did everyone go? Section 6. Silent streets and empty houses. Thomas walked into the city. He felt like he was in a dream. Everything was so quiet. He walked along the empty streets. He looked into the empty houses. He saw strange symbols on the walls. He saw pottery and tools on the floors. Who made these things? Why did they leave? Section 7. The Weight of Discovery. Thomas wandered the city for hours. He was amazed by what he found, but he also felt a growing unease. This place was a mystery, a wonderful, terrible mystery. He thought of his chickens. They were probably gone, taken by this hidden city, but who took them and why? Section 8. Whispers in the Village. Thomas knew he had to tell someone. He climbed back up the tunnel. He hurried back to the farm. He was covered in dirt. He was tired and scared. He ran to the village. He told everyone about the city. At first they didn't believe him. They laughed. They said he was crazy. But Thomas insisted. He knew what he saw. Section 9. A Mystery for the Ages. Finally, some people listened. They followed Thomas back to the farm. They saw the hole in the coop. They climbed down the tunnel. And they saw the city. The government came. Scientists came. They started to study the city. They wanted to learn more about it. They wanted to know who built it and why it was abandoned. No one knows all the answers. The city is still a mystery, but it reminds us that there are still secrets to be discovered. Secrets hidden beneath our feet.